Hey, my friends, what's going on? We are now live, my friend. Excited to be here tonight. It's gonna be a powerful hangout. Appreciate everybody that's on the line right now so far. We got a bunch of people coming on board. Let me get a mic check real quick. I'm here with the man of the hour, Mr. Gabriel Beltran, just totally crushing it and killing it. So let me know who's live right now. If you're watching this stuff, you should be on a page. Let me share my screen real quick. You let me know before we get started here, guys. We want to make sure we get everybody on board for tonight's hangout. It's gonna be really powerful. So we want you guys to actually want you guys to be able to see everything, and we want you guys to actually take part into this. So what I'm gonna do real quick, Gabe, I'm gonna share my screen real quick so that I can show you guys the page that you guys should be on if you're watching this live with us. Okay, we got a couple of people that's coming on board right now, so we should be on a page like this one, guys. You should be able to see the screen. So let me know who's live with me right now. Go ahead and post that on the page so I can see that. I can see the page is live doing some testing right now. We got Antoine PSA, I'm ready. So I'm just gonna say who's live with me right now. So we're gonna put that on the page. Go ahead if you can comment on that feed, or if you can comment on the page. Let me know if you're live with me right now at this moment. See why Facebook showing me Tiger. All right. So who's live with me right now? Let me know who's live. If you're watching this stuff live with us, put a comment on the page. We're gonna get started here just in a few minutes. Put a comment on the page, and we're gonna get started here in a few minutes. So I'm gonna stop sharing my screen, and we'll go to the. So put a comment on the page. You got a bunch of viewers right now. It's growing up. It's growing like crazy. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 is growing like fast. 18, 21. All right, awesome, guys. So if you're on this page, go ahead and drop down a comment below. Let us know that you live with us, and we're gonna get started here. Shopify tonight. We have one of the guy who's really crushing it, having massive conversion. So tonight, if you're having problem with your store, first of all, we want to set up the foundation for this hangout. Who's this hangout? It will be good for. So if you're part already of what we're doing, you're part of the Shopify massive Shopify conversion group, and it's a good hangout for you to watch and know what's going on with the product, where we are, what we've been doing in the last 7 days, and how things are coming along. And also, if you're just a new person, maybe you just see this hangout on my wall, or you see it on Gabriel's wall, and you ended up being on this page, we want to let you know the reason why you're here, okay? So the reason why you're here, maybe you're trying to make money online, or maybe you're learning how to make money online. Maybe you're already inside of e-commerce. You already have a store set up. We all have different story. I don't know your background. I don't know where you're coming from. But all I know is that one day I stumbled upon a video like this one, and I saw a guy talking about making money online. And boom, that one little video changed my life forever, changed my family's life, changed my life forever. And now here we are, 4 years later. I haven't worked a job in the last 4 years, and we've been able to have done well over 6 figures in each year that we've been able to do online. You know, thanks to the internet and some of the information we'll be sharing with you tonight. So for those of you that has a store, maybe you're not getting conversion, or maybe you're having conversion and you're not making as much money as you want to make. Maybe, you know, this hangout will be specifically for someone who wants to make their first commission. You want to make your first sell. You know, if you try and you've been fighting, you can't make your first sell. You want to stay tuned and watch this hangout. Or if you're someone who's been making sales but you're not making at least $200 a day, you need to stay on this hangout. But if you're someone, not too long ago, what I did, I took a survey of my list to see how many people is actually making money online. Only the top 5% of people that's actually making money online, anywhere between $1,000 to $2,000, even with having an e-commerce store. So there's a lot of people that's not making money on the internet. So if you're part of that category that's making $1,000 to $10,000 in a month, and now you want to take it to $5,000 a day, well, you need to be on this training, because my guy here, he's gonna teach you and show you exactly how he was able to leave his job, right? Leave his job, be home with his family, build a store that's getting him to 3K a day. Now, I think, Gabe, what you probably have 10K going towards tens now. So tonight we'll be sharing some other information with you. I hope that you guys are excited. So let me see that in the comment below before I bring him out. We'll be sharing some information, some insight, and we want you guys to participate. Because we want to turn tonight into a Q&A for some of you that has stores and you're still trying to get traffic, you're still trying to make things work for you. We want to turn the end of this session into a Q&A where we can help you live, where we can actually go in live and show you some stuff that you can use to work your business. All right. So Gabe, man, I'm gonna pass it up to you, man. I had a chance to meet up with Gabe this weekend, so let the people know that's watching right now what's going on with you. How's the course coming along? And because I know a lot of people just anticipating, a lot of people are waiting, a lot of people can't wait to just crush it with you. A lot of people just want this information where you're turning $1 into $600. I've seen you do it. You're turning like $2 into $400,
mm-hmm.
so on. So go ahead and let people know what's going on tonight, my brother.
How you guys doing, everybody? Welcome to the hangout, my first and ever hangout ever. Tonight I want to share some couple stuff. I actually want to see who else. Peter, can we do like a Q&A too, or like if they ask questions, to answer questions?
For sure, man. I'll tell you who's live right now with me.
Okay.
I'll let you know because it'll go in and out.
I cannot see. I don't know why I cannot see the page.
I'm seeing what you got to do. Oh, you can't see the page. I mean, you don't have to see the page. You just have to look at the thread. So right now we got Antoine PSA. I'm excited. Shout out to Antoine. He's really ready to make this stuff happen. Craig, my man Craig. I know Craig for a while back. He's here. He's excited. Mr. Kevin Freeman is ready to make it happen. So Kimberly McLean is here. We have Charles. Charles says, let's go. And Marcelino say, I'm live. Kimberly McLean say, let's go. All right. So we got a bunch of people. We got a bunch of people right now on live, guys. If you're on this page right now, guys, let us know you live. Let us know you're ready to learn. Let us know you're ready to crush it. And then we can keep going. All right.
What I would like to do, Peter, is if you don't mind, I would like to, it's not about me anymore, so I want to help as much people as I can. So I would like to see if you guys have any questions or something that you're struggling, something that I can tell you and help you along the way. Yeah, I cannot see the chat live, so I don't know who's asking anything. I don't know why.
I'll let you know what you got to do. Let me turn on your phone. Turn your phone towards me. Let me see what you got on. Okay. What you got on there right now?
I'm logged into the same account, but look, it's when I go here, right?
Right.
I press play.
No, you're not playing. You don't need to play. It doesn't matter. You don't need to play. You actually need to watch the feed. You see at the bottom where it says the people's question.
Okay. The last comment I have, it says awesome stuff. That's it.
Well, change it. You see where it says sort by? You want to sort it by the newest comment. So click on the little sort by.
Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm new to this.
I mean, it's cool, man. Hey, it's a learning process, guys. I want you guys to actually be patient with Gabe because this guy, he's one of those people who's actually having results and not just say, hey, you know what? I'm just going to go get results for myself. He's actually willing and patiently to come back and give back to the community, which I truly appreciate about you, man, because a lot of people find out this information. They keep them to themselves. They don't want to share with other people, but you actually taking the time and even learning on a webinar and sticking your neck out and learning this information and learning your skill set and helping other people at the same time. So I truly, brother, I appreciate your willingness to help and what you're doing for this community and everybody else that's actually watching. So be patient, and as we learn this information we go through, we'll be able to help a lot more people, man.
Awesome stuff. I don't know where to begin, honestly. I don't know if anyone has any questions that we can start probably exploring on those questions. I see.
All right, so I'll tell you a couple of people right now. We have Hey Nav that says that I need help. She needs help with Facebook. Your guy, he's all the way from Australia. Well, shout out for Australia. I don't know what time it is for you right now. It's probably 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm not even sure what time it is for you right now. But for staying live and watch with us right now live, and I'm helping you take this stuff to the next level. So So Gabe, just tell the people what's going on right now. Because a lot of people, some people just might be on the webinar. A lot of people might not even know your story that's watching right now. They just see two guys that's on a webinar just talking. Just let people know exactly what you're doing, what you've been doing in the last couple of weeks and stuff like that. So I don't want to assume that people know what's going on.
Okay.
And so we have a few people who's probably new, who's probably just the first time on this hangout and watching you right now. Tell them a little bit of your story, what you're doing right now, and currently how things are going for you.
Okay, pretty much. I quit my job like 2 weeks ago, and after that, it's been crazy busy for the good. But we got a chance to. I got a chance to meet with you last. What it was? Was it Saturday?
Saturday. Mm-hmm.
We had an awesome time. We went to the beach. We shoot some videos. We talk about the business and the game plan we're gonna go ahead and take. But basically, tell you a story about me a little bit. Like a month ago. I will say 2 months ago, I was struggling like everybody else, on the internet, trying to make it happen, spending a bunch of money, not getting any results, tired of going from course to course. I mean, I spent a bunch of money. I got into debt like over $15,000 on credit cards after my wife fixing the credit. I went and took like 5 credit cards lines of like 15 G's or $17,000, something like that. So my wife thought I was crazy, and the whole thing. My wife not supporting me and saying you're just spending money. This is not gonna work. Especially me, that I'm a father. I have a daughter that's just turned 1 year old. So it's hard, guys. It's hard. I mean, I was working a full-time job as a car dealership, working a lot of hours, because in a car dealership you have to be from like 9 to they close this 9 to 9, but sometimes you stay with a customer like 11 p.m. So I was selling cars and stuff like that. And as a part-time job, when I got home, tired, and my wife go to bed with my baby, instead of just going to bed, what I was doing is just locking in myself in my room and, start launching campaigns, trying to learn, how it is. Are you there, Kitty? Because my screen is frozen. Okay, yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I'm here, man.
So after like, I would say 1 year and a half, trying and spending money and not getting results. I pretty much did something that I changed everything for me, because everything is about testing, and there's no secret formula. Everything about testing. Even if someone tells you, do this, do that, you gotta test yourself. So by testing myself, I discovered that, like, I don't know if you guys are seeing the webinar. I hope so. But I discovered that what happened with Facebook is Facebook changes the algorithms so often that every time they made a change, they throw off all the numbers on the algorithms. And for those who are advertising right now, before September 2015, Facebook was working totally different than it's working right now. Okay, I'm gonna get it slowly into the ads on Facebook, because I know you guys want to learn about that, and some of you guys are probably up late. I don't know if you want to ask questions. But what happened with Facebook is that Facebook changes the algorithm so often, and now they made a change for the good. They have now the pixel, which is a super pixel, the new pixel, and everything changed. Before September 15, you will have to dig deep inside on the audience inside and do a lot of research with the targeting, because if your targeting wasn't right, you pretty much were burning money. So now what happened now, it's Facebook is doing all the heavy lifting for you. So you don't have to go crazy about digging deep inside into the audience inside as much as it was before, because what happens now is as much content you can throw to Facebook on interest. Some people, they're looking into like 10, 15 interests. Sometimes I load like over 40 interests. And what I do is I launch a PPE ad, very simple, post-parent engagement of $5 a day, and let it run. So what is going to happen is Facebook is going to optimize all the data for you, and it's going to try to find whoever it's reacting to your advertising. So as you know, Facebook has so much information about us that let's say I go ahead and I click in one advertising, Facebook automatically knows my profile, know what I like, knows how much money I make, knows the type of industry of job that I'm in. So Facebook is gonna start finding similar customers to myself to match my profile, in order to start showing your advertising to those people. That's why you don't have to go that crazy. You have to throw a bunch of interest to a PPE and let it run. Push it like push it to the ocean and let it take pressure, you know. And it's a little bit frustrating. We are spending money with not having money, and I'm putting myself in your shoes if you are struggling, because last month I didn't even have money for ads. So what I did is I took initiative and I started thinking outside the box, because something that is happening in this industry that's pretty sad, it's mindset, guys. Mindset, it's everything. So if you're not on the right place on mindset, this is not gonna happen. If you are on the desperate mode of mindset, man, I have to make it work because next month I have to pay this, forget about it. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. You have to put that aside. Like you told me, Peter, when I bugged you so many times that it stuck to me, you told me, guy, you told me, please concentrate in abundance. Don't concentrate on your current situation. Focus on abundance, right? So what happened, guys? It's a whole thing that it's crazy, and I didn't understand. And I'm a member of High Traffic Academy too. And when I start following Vic Strike, so he was talking about that the things that are there but are not there, right? And this is the mindset. It's a paradigm, which paradigm? It's your belief. It's your to-dos by every single day. So what happened is, as a human beings, I think we are like limited ourselves. It's like when you are a kid, your imagination has no limits. Okay, your dreams has no limits. But when you start growing and you start going to school, you start getting those. It's like this is you and this is the roof. It's like your roof start getting closer, closer, and closer, and closer. The perfect example, an elephant. Okay, an elephant. How can you tell that an elephant, like it's 1,000 pounds, cannot break a little chain? So when you go to like a circus, they have a huge elephant tied up with a chain to like a little thing there. The elephant is conditioned by the way he was raised, that he's not going to be able to break the chain because he was raised like that, with a chain to a tree. So he gave up on that. So what happened as a human being is when we start growing, we start getting that roof like super, super, super close. So we are focusing like, oh my God, if I'm making $2,000 a month and my rent is $1,000, I got a little bit for this and that, and I got left $50, so I can probably go to dinner and take to dinner to my wife. And why not think, what if I can make $100,000? But what happened is I mentioned this to my parents, to my wife, to my in-laws every time I open, because I like to talk about this, and they were like, they thought that I was insane talking about like making $100,000 a month, or making even $3,000 a day, or making your monthly salary in a day. So what happened is your mindset. I think mindset it's very important. And something that I learned from Tony Robbins is like 80% of success, guys, it's your mindset. 20% is mechanics. And we don't know that. So what we do is we work so hard in our business to try to make it work. That is, we put so much effort, but we are forgetting about the other part, that the mindset. First of all, you gotta believe in yourself. Every time you do something, you gotta believe in yourself. And if you have in the back of your mind, oh man, I'm just wasting my time. I don't know, this guy's talking like that because he already made it. He doesn't know. Guys, last month, 2 months ago, I was like selling equipment from my studio. I'm a musician. I record, I play drums. That's what I do. Now, since my daughter was born, I started looking for another alternatives to make more money, and I completely fall in love with the internet. And I see so many people changing their life. Even you could, when I started watching all your videos on YouTube, and I even picked up things from your videos on YouTube, start applying and start getting small results. I remember I called you, hey dude, look at these results that I was getting 433 leads a day in Craigslist by applying a simple strategy that you teach, right?
So meaning what you're saying, Gabe, is that if anybody right now is watching, because I know there's a lot of people on the other line, because I remember being in the same shoes that you're in right now and watching other leaders and other people just crushing it, and just talking about mindset and saying how the mind is the number one key point that's going to help you and catapult you to your success, that you're already being born with everything that you need to become successful. And I just couldn't get it myself at the same time, just like you couldn't get it until you actually, people think, oh man, it's showing me the strategy, showing me the conversion. That's what's going to change. But really, until you set your mind in the right place and take control of your mind every single day and start fitting it the right stuff, the how, it doesn't matter. It's going to find its way. It might not even be e-commerce, but it will be some way, somehow, you will find your path to success. So we hope that it's e-commerce, because we're going to teach you, Gabe is going to teach you, and myself, we're going to teach you some of the stuff that you could do right now to catapult your business to the next level. But you must always know that, hey, you know what, the how, it doesn't even matter. You're going to get to your final destination regardless of which way you take to get there. And that's why I applaud you, man, for actually never quitting and always taking action. And in spite of everything else, you keep making stuff happen until you start getting results. And now look at you, man. I'm proud of you, bro.
Thank you, man. Thank you. So I'm sorry. I want to share with you guys. It's this. You're going to fail, and 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 you're going to fail until you make it. Plain and simple. If you never give up, you're gonna make it. The thing is that we have so many distractions, and there's so many things that even your spouses, your friends, they're gonna tell you that that's not gonna work, because people are caught up in this daily job and being a slave of the 9 to 5 or 9 to 9, like I was putting 110 hours a week on the dealership. And the worst that I learned from everybody by watching a lot of self-development videos, the worst investment you can do is trade your time for money. You're done. There's so much more that you can do with your time that it's not even worth it. That's why you have to get the right mindset, because even if I have friends that they were making a killing, that was getting so frustrated. A friend, even Scott Rayleigh, he's huge on everybody knows Scott too. He was helping me, and he was even giving me the targeting. He was giving me the image. He was giving me everything. And he was making sales left and right, and I was not. So how can you explain that, guys? I mean, he was giving me the targeting, the image, everything. We were launching campaigns together, and I was not getting any results. It's because on the back of my mind, I had this little thing telling me, you're not gonna make it, you're not gonna make it, you're not gonna make it. And that's why mindset, it's everything. If you try to reach some of the big guys, marketers, like I'm gonna say one name, Giancarlo Barraza, this guy is making like over $1 million on an industry CPA. The first thing I contacted him because I wanted to have him as a coach, and they charge a lot of money, but the first thing he asks you, he sends you a resume. He wants to see where's your mindset. He's not gonna take anyone that is not prepared mentally. Guys, when you start investing in your business, you gotta treat it as a business. And Shopify and Facebook, there's not such a thing as spending money if you know what you're doing, okay? Because when you spend money, you are buying the data, okay? So by buying the data, you're gonna be able to collect all the data, analyze it, optimize it, relaunch, and make it profitable. It's like some of the marketers, even in CPA marketing, I promote CPA too. Some of the service offers, they pay you $4 per lead. Imagine $4 just to have an email. You on Shopify, if you realize you're gonna have so much abandoned carts, but every time you get an abandoned cart, you're gonna have email addresses. You know what it is, the value of an email address from a buyer? I mean, there's so many ways that you can leverage your losses. You just gotta think outside the box and see what's going on in your business from an out perspective, not from the desperate point of view that you're in the middle of the ocean, gasping for air, that you don't know where to go. You gotta see it from the outside, like 1,000-foot views. So you can see yourself, you can see where you're trying to go, and focus in that direction. And I was getting distracted too. That was another thing that was driving me nuts. Like, if you're here and you want to get here, I was going like that instead of going straight, because I was getting distracted by so many results, people posting stuff, and I was, let me try this niche. Oh man, this product, let me try this product. You gotta choose a niche, okay? There's certain steps to do, obviously. You gotta choose a niche, you gotta focus, and you gotta only concentrate on that and do not get distracted, okay? And I think that's what I'm telling you from my experience. It's now that I see it, it is true. It's only 20% of mechanics. It's the skill set is only 20%. The rest is all mindset, because when you start breaking through, and I know you will if you eventually stick to it, and you focus only in one thing and you do only that thing, and you're not jumping around from this to this to this. There's so many shiny objects on the internet that it's not even funny. So people get super distracted and out of track. So when you do that, I will guarantee, I'm not guarantee because you cannot guarantee, but I will promise you that you're gonna reach from point A to point B. So you gotta set up a goal and go shoot.
So, Gabe, I have a couple of questions. Yeah, well, matter of fact, I got a bunch of questions. So what we're going to do tonight, we said we was going to get into people's questions. We'll turn it into Q&A, guys. So since you can't really see the screen on your hand, I'll just tell you the questions, okay? So first question that I have is from Daniel Sosa. And she said that tell us a quick process when creating Facebook page, which I mean Facebook fan pages, how quick we can run ads on new pages. Like, if you create a page, how quick can you actually run an ad on it?
Immediately, right away. I mean, when I see an ad, or when I see an item that I want to promote, the first thing I do is I make sure people are looking for that item. And to see where people are looking for, you can go to watch count. Everybody knows that. I use 3 sites, but you can go to watch count. You can type in for the item and see for how many watchers that item has actually on eBay. And you can click on the link. You're gonna go to the eBay site and you're gonna click where it says sales. You're gonna click on sales. So it's gonna give you all the list of people who's buying it, and you're gonna analyze that. Where you're gonna see it's okay, how many sales per day. Now, if you see an item with a bunch of watchers and a bunch of sales, doesn't mean that it's hot right now this month, because trends are like that. So you gotta follow the trends. You gotta always try to shoot for evergreen offers, which evergreen offers could be a niche like superheroes or stuff like that. Batman. I grew up with Batman, and until today, Batman's still out there, and making movies and all that stuff. So
I'm so glad that you actually mentioned that, Gabe, because I had one of the students who actually was actually sending traffic to a campaign that was for Star Wars, and I think you're on the line, so Antoine. So the thing with trends, like you were saying, with a movie like Star Wars, it comes out, all the fans are going out, everybody's buying saber lights, everybody's buying cups, everybody's buying stuff for Star Wars, and then you click on that item, you see they have 3,000 items are sold. So you're thinking it's a hot product, but when you clicked on it, you saw it was back in November, people was buying, and now you spending money, you sending all the traffic to Star Wars stuff, but they not selling as high, and now you wonder what's happening. So I'm glad that you actually mentioned that. It's a really good point. So you guys got to look at the trends and see what's trending at the moment. All right, so next question, man. We have the next question from Shama from Australia, Melbourne, Australia. The question is, how do I find interest or target? Interest to target.
Okay.
To target.
Very simple. This is gonna be a gift. Some of you guys might know it, some know, but this is gonna be a gift for you guys. I'm gonna actually put it here so you can see it. Like I was explaining before, Keter, targeting in Facebook today, it's easier than ever. People overcomplicate it, and it's because they don't know that they changed the algorithms. Facebook changed the algorithms. This is what you want to do to target. You're going to use that website. Can you see it?
Is it eMarkey?
eMarkey.net, okay? Yeah. What you're going to do there, you're going to click on the menu.
So let me write it on the page for you guys. Well, I'll reply to you. I'll reply to the person who actually asked the question, which is Shama. But also, if you guys want me to write it on the page, I'll actually write it on the page itself. Okay, guys?
Yeah. So you're going to go to eMarkey, and you're going to go to products, and you're going to select Facebook keyword tool. What you're going to do there is you're going to pretty much type in the broad keyword. What is broad? The name. If you target in Batman, you're gonna type in Batman, search, and that's gonna give you so many interests to target that you're not gonna be able to find it on Facebook, okay? Because I literally create a fan page a minute ago, and then I went to eMarkey, and when I type in my niche, my fan page was there. So it's gonna give you thousands of fan pages. What you're gonna do is you're gonna look for them, you're gonna add them all to the search, and there is gonna all in bulk. They're gonna put it in on a result, and you're gonna pretty much copy that, and it's gonna be already separated by a comma. You're gonna be just copy and paste to Facebook, and within a minute, you're gonna be able to target 50 interests, okay? And you're gonna launch a PPE, no, not website conversion, you're gonna launch a PPE, and you're gonna let it run for 6 days. If your ad is not performing well by day 3 or 5, you don't see that the click-through rate is going up and the cost per engagement is going down, it's gonna be the green going down, which is your cost per engagement money, and the blue line on top is gonna be going up. If it's like that, it's a no-no. So if you see that your click-through rate it's lower than 5%, just by the day 3, just kill it. But if not, just let it run for 6 days. Once you create the engagement, likes, comments, and shares, then you're gonna create a website conversion, analyzing the data on the tracking device, and optimizing on that.
That's awesome, man. Thank you so much for actually clarifying that. All right, now I have a very intricate question. It's from Craig Littizer. That's my man. I mean, I've known Craig so long. I'm on the internet. He's killing it on Amazon, and he's also doing other stuff. So, Craig, thank you for this question. And he says that my focus on my store is a restaurant business niche. How would I make conversion in this case if he has a restaurant? So, I mean, the question is kind of broad, Craig, as far as a restaurant itself. Are you trying to sell the restaurant? Are you trying to sell items in the restaurant? Are you trying to drive more traffic? So, really, are you trying to sell food from the restaurant? I'm not really sure where the question is going just by saying it's a restaurant. I don't know if you can answer that, Gabe, or what he means, but
he's probably, I mean, I know I get your point. I would like to know exactly what he's trying to achieve, but if I was running a restaurant, I would try to convert customers coming into my restaurant. And with Facebook, since you can target a zip code, it's pretty easy. What I will do is I will start doing small videos, snippet videos of like a recipe food. So I will create a video of how to make a pancake, for example. So we'll take snaps, very short videos of the thing done, right? I will do it like 5-15 seconds, and I will create that video very well done, and I will start marketing everybody that likes that type of food around my zip code. So try to create engagement, and I will create a custom pixel in order to create a retargeting campaign after that, and try to collect lead as well. And after you know which people are engaging to that, you can start sending them, if you start collecting the leads, you can start sending them offers and special coupons and stuff. That's what I will do.
All right, awesome, man. Thank you for your feedback, Gabe. Let's take another question. Yeah, definitely. Hopefully that helps. I mean, that's a really good tip as far as the video and getting engagement. All right, I was getting in and out. So let's take the next question from Marcelino. My question is to target PPE ad for 6 days, then do the power editor with website conversion. Do you use the same exact targeting or more? Also, do you recommend $5 a day with website conversion?
With website conversion, I do $1 a day.
$1 a day.
Yeah, and yes, I do the website conversion on top of the PPE just to grab the image and the engagement, not the targeting. The targeting, I completely optimize the targeting. Remember what I said in the webinar.
I think Marcelino is going more on the end. Well, if I'm spending $1 a day, how can I scale up? Like, if I want to make money, let's say I'm selling an item that's like $100, and I'm making $50 commission on that item. And I really want to range, like, I don't want to wait for like days for me to start making money. I want to crank up in the 1,000, I'm spending $1 a day, give me the type of range that I would need as far as traffic or people, for my ads.
Yeah. What I do is I do $1, and the reason why I do $1 is because I'm making Facebook work harder than me to make me that conversion. Okay, so Facebook is gonna try the best and the impossible to make you that conversion on $1. If you put $5, it can give you the conversion, but you're gonna spend $5 for 1 or 2 sales. If you put $1, you can make 2 sales and make more money. So the way you're gonna do it, you're gonna make $1 ads, and you're gonna create duplicates, a bunch, and you're not gonna touch the advertising budget. Every time you touch the advertising budget, it's like starting a campaign from ground zero. You lose all the optimization and you lose all the data that Facebook collected from the customers that engage into that app. It's like putting a brake in the middle of the highway. You got to start from zero, and the car cannot go from 0 to 60,000 miles per hour or 60 miles per hour. It needs to go gradually from first gear to second gear to third gear. That's why you cannot touch a budget or an ad. If you can launch an ad and you're comfortable with the budget, let it run until you decide to kill it because it's losing you money. Otherwise, do not touch it. Just leave it running until it's dead. That's it.
I'm so glad that you mentioned that, Gabe, because a lot of people have the conception, and I've personally bought a lot, of course, when it comes to e-commerce or even making advertising on Facebook. A lot of people do have the conception that, oh man, if I get a sale, oh man, let me change that ad to like $10. Oh, let me change it to 20, or let me change it to $100. I'm gonna make a lot more money. And like you said, what ended up happening is that they lose the optimization, and then Facebook now have to re-optimize, and they lose all the money, and they go, well, the stuff is not converting anymore. I know I faced the same thing, and you helped me big time with it. So listen to the guy, guys. He's really helping you and to, make this stuff happen.
I test a lot, and that's what I learned after so many mistakes, and it's working. And I'm not only
right. Someone said that to the same question. When you actually duplicating the ad, right? Do you duplicate it to the same audience, or do you duplicate the ad to target different audience?
No, when I duplicate it, I duplicate it on managers and ad managers. I'm not even doing it on Power Editor. I go inside I click on the ad, so it's gonna take me to the ad set page. And I click on that ad set, not the campaign, not the ad set. And I click on that, and I'm going to create similar, press OK on the green, and it's going to create a duplicate. Exactly the same targeting, everything the same. What you're doing is you're reaching more people, and you're letting Facebook optimize for the same ad that is giving you the conversions.
Right. So wouldn't that ad be hitting, wouldn't two ads be hitting one person? Or let's say you duplicate the ad like 4 times. Wouldn't that same ad be hitting the same person like 4 times, or that same person will see one ad maybe 4 times? Wouldn't
that is a question that I cannot answer. I do not know, but I don't think so. There's when I'm targeting over 500,000 people. So imagine how much is the reach. The reach is huge.
Right.
So it could be too much coincidence of 2 ads showing to the same person.
Right. Okay, cool. All right, so my next question is coming from PPE using split test in the beginning, running for 6 days. Okay. All right, let me refresh the page. I think we have another question that came through. I want to see it, guys. Thank you for participating. I truly appreciate the question.
Yeah,
so
thank you.
That's how we're able to get this going, so we can answer this question. All right, great question. Someone asks, when is the course coming out?
Okay.
Someone actually asked that.
Well,
I can go over on the
man, let me tell you something. To me, this whole thing is new. And when Keter told me, Gabe, let's do a webinar Monday, I was shedding my pants. Excuse me for my language. But literally, this has been like us. And I said, Keter, I'm going to have it by next Wednesday, not knowing what I'm going to get into it, right? And It's been it's been so overwhelming in so many hours I've been putting into this that if you guys are next to me and you see how many hours of editing you have to do, you will be like, you're selling this for, my wife told me, you're selling this for $67. You're nuts. You're insane. Why? It's not the money. It's just the work and the takes and the determination and the hours sitting down into the computer, like recording, making sure I'm, like Keter told me, don't go crazy, but I'm going crazy. I'm doing this in so much detail that I never seen in any course. I have all the courses. I have, you name it, I have it all. I spent a bunch of money. I have it all. And I'm doing everything by detail, so people don't have the doubt and like, oh, how did he get that picture edited, or how did you do the fulfillment? How did you do the fulfillment so customers they don't complain about this? I even do a live demonstration on how I'm doing the fulfillment from Aliexpress. I did it live, and I'm doing the live demonstration on how I'm fulfilling from eBay, so you can avoid the mistakes that I made on the beginning. that I was not getting the records, the right records, and saving on my notes for when customers tell you, hey, where's my tracking number? Then you go nuts looking for that order and you don't know what is the tracking number. You got to go to Aliexpress and start looking one by one by one. Aliexpress is not going to tell you, so you can type in your customer's name. It's only by order number. So you have to do certain things to keep everything organized. So when someone asks you for a tracking, you can go to the order. You have no anxiety because first of all, I was like, oh my God, this guy's asking for a tracking number. What am I going to do? And spending hours looking for it. So now I'll just go there, see my notes, go paste it here, boom, 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 track, copy the USPS tracking, always do e-package. Do not do anything that is not e-package because you're gonna have a big headache. So pay the extra $2, $3, do e-package, USPS. Something that I'm gonna tell you, I have a bunch of money locked in PayPal. Why? Because I was shipping free plus shipping and it was 26 to 30 days. Still until today, 2 months that when I tried out for the first time and I felt like crazy, still customers asking where's my order. Okay, wow. After 2 months and a half. And right. So there's a lose-lose with PayPal because PayPal is asking you what to give me the tracking number. And what are you gonna give him? Like a Chinese post tracking number? Doesn't even exist. So PayPal loves USPS tracking, which is e-package. So my recommendation to you is do not do anything that is not an e-package. Keep the seller and go find another one. And back to the course. Yeah, you see, I'm taking 5 minutes just to explain you this. Imagine all that I'm throwing into the course. That's why it's taking longer than what I thought, honestly. And it's hours of editing as well. And I'm putting a lot. I already record like 32 videos, and I'm almost done.
And I spoke with you, man, and I understand what you're going through. And for those of you that's on the line that's actually watching, we will probably go to the same thing if your heart is actually into learning, growing, and then when you actually get to some type of success, you getting success, you want to share with other people, you want to help other people. It's going to require works coming from you. So you really have to put your heart into it to really go back and give to the community. That's why you'll see it's not too many people who actually go back and give back and help other people after they make it. So, if you guys are watching and you guys think in your head, hey, you know what? When you go through courses and you're not realizing how much time, hours, and how much you have to grow. This is Gabe's first time on a hangout. There's people who don't want to do a hangout. There's people who will not do a webinar. You will have to overcome. And some people, they want to do these things, but they have this fear inside of them. And I had the same fear. I remember when I first started, it was crazy. I was scared out of my mind. So with the fear that they have, they cannot just do certain things. So you will have to overcome those fears, right? Fear of public speaking, fear of being in front of the camera, fear of people asking you questions and your mind drawing blanks and you don't even know what you're going to say to them. Oh, look at my daughter. Come in.
Hello.
Look at that. Look at that. She comes in the video out of nowhere. Say what's up. You on camera. Say hi, everybody. But anyway, saying you're going to have certain fears that you're going to have to overcome. You'll have to overcome those fears. And in order for you to reach a certain level of success, you're going to have to overcome those fears. And the good thing, Gabe, you have a mentor or someone that can reach out to you and help you guide you to the process.
Yeah, thank you.
If you don't have anybody, guys, it gets even harder going through the process. So I really I'm saying this, just to give credit to you, Gabe, man, for really stepping up.
My goal, I'm shooting for this Friday to have everything out because I'm doing the course step by step, and I actually open a new store, got products in. So it's not like I can shoot a quick video on Facebook advertising and launch it to you because I know a lot of people are already with a store open. But I'm doing it from the point of view of someone who has no experience whatsoever and does not have a Shopify open. So I'm doing every single process in detail, trying to give you everything that I learned from my mistakes, so you don't go through the same mistakes that I did. So you just can cut the time. And it's taking a lot of time. I actually have a daughter who right now is my mother-in-law taking care of her. Thank God. She even have a surgery, and I have her mom taking care of her and my daughter. So it's a lot, and a lot of hours put into this. I feel, what is funny, Peter? I feel when you said people don't know, it's actually people don't know, because if you haven't done a course, you don't know the pressure and how much work you put into it. And it's like, I feel like when I was playing and recording an album with my band, we put so many hours, so many nights with no sleeping, trying to make that song perfect. And then you get it out to the public and someone ripped that song and they give it out for free, or they don't pay for the song. And it's 99 cents. It's like, bro, it's like, are you kidding me? This is my little baby and you're not. People don't see that. People just don't see that. But
exactly.
Yeah,
well, I have a few more questions. Okay, so let's speed up with the questions. We have a lot of questions coming through. Greg, who asked the question earlier about the restaurant, said he was talking about selling restaurant equipment. So selling equipment for restaurant. So you have to target restaurant owner.
Yep.
Right. So
and you can do that on Facebook. Facebook gives you all the details, even industry. If it gives you all the targeting.
Right. All right. So I have a few more questions. Someone said, if I run a PPE at $5 a day, would the ad would I add separate ad with? Okay. So if they're running a PPE, right, at $5 a day, like you said, so what they want to know is, will they have to add a website conversion, which is the number you see ad, a website conversion ad with the PPE while the PPE is running, which is post engagement?
No, you don't have to, because the reason why we do a PPE is because post engagement. Remember, Facebook is all about social and being social. You're not doing push advertising, you're doing pull advertising. So you're trying to capture that audience. And it's impulse buying. They're not going to Facebook to buy. So it's impulse buying. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to do the PPE in order to create an engagement with people. And when you have a social proof and you know that a product has social proof and people like it, comment and share, that's when you do a website conversion. You don't want to do a website conversion before you spend $5 a day, not to spend more because it's burning money. If you want to do $20 a day, you can, but I just do $5 because it's burning money. So what you would do is just create that $5 a day, and once you reach the day 6, if you're breaking even or you're making sales, that's perfect. Then you're gonna go create a website conversion to optimize for sales. But the PPE is like the little mullah. It's the one that is gonna carry the whole thing, through the whole. It's gonna be reaching. It's like the announcement of the guy who announced on the circus. It's the one that makes the noise and then whatever.
Right. Okay. So we have another question here from Sharma, all the way from Australia. Thank you, Sharma, for being such a great participant. You're asking questions, interacting. Truly appreciate that. So next question that she asks, or he asks, I'm not really sure if it's a female or a male because there's 2 people in the picture. So the question is, when you start a website conversion ad to your product, do you send your customer to your product page or the landing page to collect the email first? So the question is, he's saying or she's saying, do you actually create an extra step? Because I've seen it in many different courses where people actually, they set up an extra step where they have a capture page. They will send the person to the capture page. But what I would say, if you want a PPE, I would not send people to the capture page because you don't know if it's converting yet. If you're getting massive conversion now, you're getting a lot of people going through the page now, you've seen that the PPE is converting, then you can step it up and on the next stage where you can say, hey, you know what, let me build a full niche of email and a bunch of customers email in that niche, and you can pre-frame them or pre-send them to a capture page, then to the product, right? Wouldn't you say the same thing, Gabe? Or how would you go about that?
What I will say about that is that you have 2 objectives. Objective 1, if you're selling an item that you're charging for the item and it's not the free plus shipping, you're not going to be able to collect the lead because people are going into their phones really quick. When they click on the thing, they want to see immediately the item, okay? Mm-hmm. If you put a capture page, they're just going to go off. They're just going to go back because they're getting distracted by something. Now, if you're doing free plus shipping, it's different because the people is intrigued to see the item if it's really free or not. So when you're doing free plus shipping, you have a higher chance to people opt in a landing page in order to go to the item. But I wouldn't even do that because when you do free plus shipping, you're going to have so much abandoned carts that you're already getting the address, phone number, and email anyway. So I wouldn't, for e-commerce, me personally, I wouldn't collect the lead because I know I can get it on the back end. And I'd rather have an email address that's someone who's really interested, and I'd rather have an email address from a buyer than someone who was just intrigued and see what's going on.
Exactly.
That's my perspective.
Makes total sense, man, because if you really building that list, I mean, with the free plus shipping, man, it's crazy how much add to cart that you'll have, and people will not actually even go through with purchasing the product because they just want to know if it's for free. So
exactly.
When you're doing item where you're not really doing, when you're not doing free plus shipping, your add to cart will be lower, but you'll be making more sales because you'll actually have people who are interested in buying that product.
Exactly. Yeah.
So totally agree, man. Let's see. Next question do we have over here? Okay, when do you introduce retargeting? PPE, website conversion, or retargeting? When do you introduce retargeting?
When I introduce retargeting, it's after that I did the whole process. The PPE for 6 days. I analyze the data. I launch a website conversion. The website conversion is giving me clicks. Listen. When you launch a PPE for 6 days, the first thing you're gonna do when you know that it's gonna be selling, you're gonna create a website conversion, and at the same time, immediately you're gonna create a custom pixel to build the retargeting audience at the same time. So once you are making sales and your custom audience is growing, you are immediately launch a retargeting campaign. And retargeting campaign, all it is, guys, it's doing advertising only for those people who has clicked on that product link. That's all it is.
People who actually came to your website. I mean, the first time I was introduced to that concept, guys, wasn't really doing e-commerce. I was actually doing my own product, and it works powerfully when the person been to your website and you retarget them with an ad, even giving them a coupon discount. Because now I see some of the stores even to have a coupon. So by retargeting them, even with a coupon code where you can get 10% off, that person more likely will take action on the ad, seeing that you taking care of them and saying, hey, come back, I'm going to give you 10% off, or I'm going to give you 5% off the course. Same things apply. But let's move on to the next question. Mr. Kevin Freeman. Mr. Kevin Freeman from New York City. I used to live in New York, so shout out to Kevin. I know it's freaking cold up there right now because it's cold in Florida, so I don't even have to tell you in New York how cold it is right now. But Kevin says that if someone places order from your store and shipping it to them, how would you go about fulfillment from Aliexpress? Do you do the normal shipping? It takes 39 to 60 days for the customer, or do you do bulk? Do you do bulk and then you send them from your own fulfillment center and ship it from there? I saw a previous webinar where you mentioned free plus shipping sucks. Don't use it. And I agree with you because I had 14 abandonment cards and 1 sell.
Okay. As I mentioned before, I don't know if that question is all or not. First of all, when you drop ship either from eBay or AliExpress, you're only going to use e-package. E-package is going to be 5 to 15 days, period. Okay. So, and it's going to be tracked by USPS. So it's going to be easy to track for the customer. If the customer open a claim in PayPal, it's going to be super easy for you to win the case, because as soon as you put the USPS tracking, PayPal is going to be able to track, and it's going to show all the tracking in PayPal. So that's what I recommend you. You only do e-package 10 to 15 days. And when you buy the item, you're going to add the notes. You also have it on eBay or AliExpress. You're going to add the notes. Do not include invoice or receipt. Please ship as soon as possible. Smiley face. That's what I do. And that's it. So customers are going to get a box from China wrapped in yellow tape, because that's how it is. They're going to open the box. It's going to be bubble wrap. They're going to open another box, bubble wrap, and then it's going to be the item inside. And they're going to know that it's coming from you because it's the invoicing. It's all digital by email. They're not going to receive a physical invoice. Now, if you want to take your business to the next level, which is something that I'm planning to do in the near future, you're going to want to have your own bulk shipment to your house. You're going to hire some kids or someone for like $1,500 a month, right? And you're gonna make your own boxing. You're gonna make your own custom box with the logo embroidered of your business, your own bags, your own boxes with your own logo. So you're gonna have like a warehouse with shipping department. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna ship in bulk to your house or to your warehouse, and from the warehouse you're gonna ship to the customers with your custom box on the store. And if you want to experience what it is, go to Evermaker or something like that on Facebook, buy an item from them and see it. All they selling is Aliexpress, and you're gonna receive a beautiful box with embroidered logo of Evermaker, like it was then, but it's Aliexpress. And a simple ring that is $2 on Aliexpress, they're selling it for $38 or $34. So huge.
All right, we got so many questions coming up, bro. So what we're gonna do? Let's split it, and then we'll get some of the questions faster. Antoine Pierre from all right, being self-employed. All right, Antoine said, how do I duplicate? Okay, duplicating your ad, you could do it two ways. You could go inside of your, you can either go into your Power Editor, you just click the little button, it shows you a little duplicate sign. You just duplicate either your ad set, you could duplicate your campaign, or you could duplicate your ads. There's three things that you could duplicate, so it all depends on which one you're gonna duplicate. I think Gabe talks about duplicating your ad set, so you can duplicate that, or you could just do it in the back office of your ad on Facebook itself. All right, so let's move on to the next question real quick. Next question is from Daniel Sosa. It says that, Gabriel, most of my product in my store are from China. Can you tell us what you're doing during the Chinese New Year? I'm glad that someone actually mentioned that. During the Chinese New Year holiday, what you're actually doing to manufacturers your product. I contacted my manufacturer and asked them how long they will be closed for. So I don't know what to do. So can you actually give a little bit of details on that?
That's a really good question, because I'm facing the same thing myself, and I'm debating what to do. Guys, we have Valentine coming in, so Valentine, a lot of people buy, and you gotta be prepared. So if you have money and you already have an item that is selling, buy a bulk. If you don't have money and you haven't sold anything, just try to go to overstock.com. Go to I will say your local Walmart. If you go to Walmart and you start analyzing the things, they have a lot of things that are cheap, really cheap, that you can buy and resell. And what I'm doing using the application that is called T-Lunch, and I'm doing t-shirts. And that's what I wanna try to drive from the Chinese thing to the t-shirts. I wanna do t-shirts because they're easy to ship. They fulfill everything for you. You don't have to fulfill. And it's called T-Lunch. So you can download the app tonight and start doing that.
All right, awesome. Thanks for the feedback, brother. So we have Seiki. Seiki Gio says that I'm a NAB to Shopify industry. So if you're on NAB, you need to pick up the massive Shopify conversion. I mean, not only are you gonna learn how to get conversion like Gabe was talking about tonight, but he's also gonna teach you the basic on how to open up a store, how to start actually getting your store online. And if you're someone already, you're not getting traffic to your store, you're not getting conversion, you need to put your hands on what he's talking about tonight. And this webinar, this hangout, what we have today, I feel like it's so much value, so much question that we answer. This whole is so massive that we actually gonna put that inside of the course for someone who wants to watch this, because you will get massive value. A lot of your questions, because people are not that different. I'm not that different from you. You're not that different from me. We all are looking for results. We all are looking for the next level. So if those people have those questions, more likely if someone buy this course, they're gonna have the same questions. So watching this hangout, watching this webinar we done right now, this Q&A will definitely help a lot of people in the long run. All right. So Moses Calderon. All right, Moses, what's up, Moses? That's my man. This guy, he's been crushing it. I've seen you do t-shirts, and he's been crushing it on the internet, and now he's taking Shopify by storm. Truly appreciate you, brother, what you do. I remember you being in a group, man. This guy was giving out value, putting out video, teaching people how to actually put the design on the t-shirt. So I've seen your work, brother. Amazing stuff that you've done for our community. I truly appreciate you. So now let's get into Moses' question. Moses says that after 6 days, do you increase your daily budget for your PPE if you are making sales, or do you create a duplicate PPE ads for to reach even more people?
I create a duplicate PPE. Look, this is from the inside Facebook, okay? From Facebook, people who work on Facebook, they said, every time you launch an ad, think about it twice and do the budget that you're comfortable with. If you're comfortable with $100 and you already know that your ad is converting like crazy, create a PPE at $100 a day and do not touch it ever. do not touch and raise budgets, because all the algorithm that Facebook was piling up is gonna go to the drain. It's like flushing the toilet. So yes, Moses, you're gonna create another duplicate ad, and if you're already making sales, do it at $20. Who cares? You're gonna make money. The first couple of days, the first 4 days, 5 days, you probably gonna be breaking even. But after that, trust me, you're gonna make money if you're using the same targeting and you know what you're doing, bro. So.
Nice, awesome. Now, this question that's coming in is coming in from David Island. Boy, that's my boy, Mr. David. I've been with David on the internet for the longest, man. I've seen you go from different companies, and I've seen you grow on the internet. I've seen him take his business to the next level, from learning Craigslist to YouTube to different stuff. I've seen you almost do it all, but brother. So I truly appreciate you taking the time. So David's questions is actually, he said, hey, Cater, I need tips on finding products with huge profit margin. So like right now, like people seeing you, like you post an ad, you're spending $1 and you making freaking $400. How is that possible? I remember when I got one sale that was like $200. It was like, oh, dude, that's pretty awesome. I could do that. So can you just elaborate on that question? How can they find product that would be with huge profit margin?
Okay,
Gabriel, you want to take that, or do you want me to go over it?
I can mention. The way that I'm being able to do that is by creating a community. By creating a community, I mean you gotta create a fan page when people are like really fanatics of what you have to offer, and you're not gonna be targeting, and tell right now, 18 to 34. Okay, your audience is gonna be 45 to 65 plus. It's gonna be people who has income more than $100,000 a year. It's gonna be people who owns house. I'm just giving you tips, okay? And it's gonna be people who like they like collectible items. That they're fans of something and they want to collect that something, and it's gonna be meaningful for them because they're hardcore die fans, and they're not kids. They're grown as people with money. And in Facebook, you can actually target how much income the people has, what's the net worth, and if they own a house or not, and if they're married or singles. You wanna visualize your prospect. Who's gonna buy a $200-300 item? It's gonna be a kid, or it's gonna be an adult that makes over $100,000 a month and owns a house. So you gotta start thinking that way. And then to find the items is I'm selling from Aliexpress. I just look for that item that I match the angle of that community, and I start testing slow. Guys, I start $69 product, and now I'm selling it for $149, and the cost for that product to me, it's $27. So it's a huge margin.
Huge margin. Margin. Okay.
So
yeah, guys. Yeah, there you go. I'm glad that you mentioned the word sell. I'm glad that you said that. It's always going to be about perceivable value, and that's what I was going to mention. Like Gabe, you said something that's meaningful to that person, and with Facebook allowing you to target those people who's actually making the type of money, they are able to buy certain items. If you're doing free plus shipping, and no way you're gonna get an item that's $50, give it for free, and charging shipping $60. So definitely, I hope that tip really helped. All right. Next person is Bori Wycliffe. Bori says that I hope the course will start from scratch.
Yes.
For someone like myself who doesn't know even how to open up a Shopify store, I'm a total newbie with no skill set. I need a step-by-step video from getting set up to moving from where I am to where I want to be. Will that be possible with your course?
Look, I spent so much time making that first step accessible so my grandma can even do it, that you're going to be very pleased and happy of what you're going to see on the course, because I spent a lot of hours taking you by the hand, step by step. I didn't leave anything behind. I put up as much as I could. Everything I'm doing, I put it step by step. Okay? So yeah, it's going to be, you just got to press play, follow. If you got 2 computers, just copy paste what I'm doing. And you're going to be able to even copy and mimic my store, my niche, the items that I'm using, everything. You're going to be able to do it from scratch.
All right, awesome, man, awesome. And Antoine says that, yeah, I noticed that a lot of my abundant cards because of my free plus shipping. So you know, what items, maybe you can give some tips into
Yeah,
what
look,
items.
the thing,
They
the free plus shipping. Can you hear me?
yeah, I hear
I
you.
know you were cutting in and out. The free plus shipping mentality. Try to don't think like that. It's your mindset. Like I was telling you, when I was going into the free plus shipping, my mindset wasn't there. And when I start switching my paradigm and watching like every single day, I take a walk in the morning and I'm grateful and start thanking for all the things that I have. And then that's what I start the day. If you start the day with your phone, looking at the phone, watching the news, stuff like that. Okay, look. I'm not gonna reveal the store name, but look, making money while we talk on the thing. I just
Awesome.
$89, guys. This is
$89 now,
this
guys.
is this is easy. I wanted to make you available to everybody and understand this is easy. Trust and believe in yourself. This is easy. You're struggling, but you are like this close to break through. Okay, it's very easy. What you have to do is I lost track of what I was talking about. What I was talking about.
Well, you was talking about how they make a sell. They can make sales even starting in the morning. Having the right mindset.
The right mindset. The free plus shipping. I was getting into the free plus shipping, and every time I had an item for like $2, my mind was like, okay, let's do a free plus shipping. The free plus shipping don't do it anymore. Just tag it as $12.99, guys. High perceived value. Even my wife told me, why are you doing free plus shipping? That looks like a scam. You're charging $9.95 for shipping. It's like it doesn't make any sense. To me, it doesn't make any sense. How are you gonna get a free item and you're gonna pay $10 for shipping when you buy something like something big in Amazon and the shipping is $2.40? Doesn't make any sense. So the free plus shipping, do this. Trust me, that's what I did. Put free shipping, not free plus shipping, free shipping, and you're gonna tag it at $12.99. That's it. Do $12.99 and do free shipping. So you give him value. You give him free shipping at $12.99. Not free shipping.
Awesome, brother. So I'm guessing that's the questions, man. It's been fantastic. You guys been phenomenal. I mean, it's been so appreciative, and I truly want to say thank you to all of you that's been patient in the group, asking questions, supporting this movement. Guys, this stuff is coming together. Again, what I want to offer you, what I want to do for you guys, if you haven't picked up the product, you can actually we're still picking up a few students that's going to get the first raw version of the product. It's going to come out this Friday. Mr. Gabe is actually going to have everything together. We're going to give it and shoot it to you this Friday. So I want to do 2 offers. For those of you that's still on the line, I want to give you guys 2 offers. Okay. Offer number 1 is that you will be able to get access to the product on Friday, fully made. You'll be able to get access to the modules and go through them and stuff like that. All right. Offer number 2 I'm gonna give you the ability to actually get yours free. All right, get yours free. And how do I mean by that? Get yours free. What do I mean by that? We actually putting a full course. We're gonna have a full blown product. We're gonna have a full. Sorry, guys. We're going to have a full-blown product on JVZoo. So we're going to have a full launch. You guys will be able to actually become an affiliate. I'll teach you a little bit of affiliate marketing. I've done affiliate marketing for years now. I've made a lot of money on the internet with affiliate marketing, just promoting other people's product. And if you don't have a product, it's an easy way for you to make extra money. So I'll teach you how you rank on the first page of YouTube. We'll do a training next week and teach you how you can literally rank a video for the product that Gabe is actually coming out with. You can rank it on the first page of YouTube. Now, if your video is pretty good, what we want to do, this product is going to go viral, it's going to go live. We want to give you extra exposure. We actually want to put you on the front page as a testimonial. So if you have a good video, we want to put you on the front page of the product as a testimonial to the product, so that will bring more traffic to yourself, to your brand, to who you are, what you're building. Is going to be really, really powerful. So we'll be selecting a few students to create videos to put them on the front page, a few students to give testimonial, people that's actually having results with the stuff that we're teaching. So that's going to enable you to go out there. You're going to get a link from us. You go out there, you sell it, you make half of the money. So you make 50% commission. So with 2 sales, your product become free. So it's like you didn't even have to pay for it. How many of you would like to get this product for free? Let me know in the comment below. Would you like to get Gabe's product for free? All the stuff he's talking about, he's taking hours to put all that stuff together. Let me know below if you would like to get this product for free. All right. So if you would like to get this product for free, guys, when we do launch this, we're gonna need your help. We're gonna need your help. If you do get results, if you like what we're doing right now, taking our time, you know, we have family. Obviously, you guys just seen my daughter. Gabe has a daughter and you know, and a wife, and we're taking time to actually answer your question. If you feel like, you know, this was really helpful, this was something genuine for us to do, we would love to get your help into pushing that launch and sharing this stuff. If it's helpful to you, if we help you, you know, shed some light for you, you know, go out there and share it with somebody else and actually get paid while you're doing it. So that's what we want to offer you. That's the second thing we want to offer you next week when we do come out with the full launch, for you to be able to promote it and start making some noise with us and share it with your friends and other people that you know that's doing Shopify, that's probably struggling, who probably needs to hear the same tips that you just heard tonight. That might make a big shift inside of your business, because I know it made a big shift in mine and many other people who follow the same strategies. So guys, those are the two things that I have for you guys that's coming up next week. Stay tuned. The product will be ready, and we're going to need some people to help us push. We'll do a specific training for those of you who would like to make money. Second thing, if you don't know how to blog, now I sell people my blogging training $1,000, guys. I know for those of you on the line, I sell $1,000. People literally pay me $1,000 for me to show them how to blog. Well, next week, when we do launch the product, I will teach you how to blog for free. For free, right? For free. If you're willing to promote the product, I'll teach you how to rank that blog for that keyword for the product on the first page of YouTube and Google. And believe it, I do it all the time. You can ask anybody who comes out with product. If I make a video, you go to YouTube right now, put ClickFunnels, put I don't know how many products came out, put the last Shopify product, the other products. If I make a video for it, I'm on the first page of YouTube, point blank, period. And I don't care who you are, I'm gonna get on the first place. I'm gonna show you the strategies. So come on the next training. You're gonna literally get my $1,000 training for free, right? I'm gonna show you the strategy on how to rank your blog and how to rank your video on the first page for
I want to learn that,
so that you can drive traffic to that product and make money. So you're gonna gain one skill set and you're gonna get money. I believe in skill set, right? I believe skill set is the best way for you to grow. If you grow your skill set, it doesn't matter. Nobody can take that away from you, because once you know how to rank your video, no one can take that away from you. You can keep making money over and over. Once you know how to blog, nobody can take that away from you, because you can rank over and over. So that's the take for next week. I don't know what you got, Gabe, but that's what I have for them, man.
I just want to say, I mean, the $67 is a no-brainer. The price is so stupid that $67. I mean, I paid $2,500 for one coaching and like over $1,000 for the other one. And what I'm putting into this is, it's like for $67. I'm charging you actually $67, so you spend something, and when you get the course, you actually apply. Because us as a human being, when we don't spend money, we don't have those dollars attached to something. It's like we don't just commit to it. So the $67 is a very small commitment from your side to actually implement and stick to it, and just focus on only that. Do not get distracted. Do not try this. If you get in my course, trust me, try it out and until you get results. And you're gonna get results, because I'm breaking down everything step by step how I'm doing it. It's just to follow the blueprint, you know.
Awesome, man. Awesome. So, Gabe, it seems like there's no more questions, man. You guys have been awesome. You guys have been amazing. You know, one thing that I love to do for people that goes on my webinar, one thing I love to do, I love to mention people that actually comes on the webinar. Kimberly McLean, you've been phenomenal. You've been amazing, asking questions, keeping stuff going. Daniel Sousa, you're amazing, my brother. You've been keeping things going. Oh, my sister, I got two people. Whenever I see two people on the profile picture, I'm not sure. Even the name might be giving it away as a man. I'm not sure if it's a man or a female, so I go whichever way. So we got Craig, my man Craig. You've been appreciated. You know, awesome stuff. Shama, you've been awesome. Bari, Wycliffe, you've been amazing. David, my man. Whistler, you've been amazing. Moses Calderon, thank you for your presence, brother. Always looking forward to the value. Kevin Freeman, Amazing. Antoine Pierre, I look forward to working with you, my man. And who else do we have that participated? Seiki, we appreciate you. And Charles Wendell, you know, someone say I've been putting bricks on the highway. All right. So Marcelino, you've been awesome. So, I mean, those are the people that participated. And everybody else, if I miss you, we truly want to tell you that we're here to help you. We're here to help you catapult your business, take yourself to the next level. We're looking to create success stories, other people that's going to be like Gabe and come in and crush it and free your family. Take yourself to the next level and keep going with that duplication and help other people do the same thing. That's what we're striving for. That's what we're pushing for. Anyway, guys, you've been amazing. Thank you so much for being here. If you haven't picked up the product, we're still looking for a few people to get in the early entrance. So go ahead and pick it up. And if you're watching this after lunch, go ahead and go to the website, pick up the course now. You're not going to regret it. It will be some massive value to your store yourself. That was Gator and Gabe. I'll see you guys later. Take action.